Hello, clarinet players. It is good to see you virtually. My friends, today what we're going to be working on is our piece, When the Saints Go Marching In, which is our concert piece. So in order to be able to play this song, there's a lot of different musical concepts that we're going to have to draw upon. Some of those being remembering our fingerings for every note, being able to read the rhythms, and then putting those two things together are reading the note pitches and reading the rhythms so that we can play the right notes at the right time. Another thing that we're going to need is proper clarinet technique. So we're going to go over all of these different things today as they relate to our piece, When the Saints Go Marching In. The first thing that I want you to be looking at is just measure 2. That's the first measure that we're playing, and it's right here. Measure 2 has 3 different pitches in it. And these are pitches that we know, but pitches that we're going to review today too. So the first one, every time you see a note under the staff that has a line through it, this one's a little hard to see, but you know in your books that this one has the line through it. This is the pitch C, and our C is played with thumb, 1, 2, 3. So do that on your clarinet right now. Make a C. Can you see any other C's in this piece? I want you to point to one other one that you see on the screen right now. That's right, we have a C right here and a C right here. This is also a C because you see it has the line through it. This one has a line through it, as does this one. So every time, no matter what rhythm it is, because the rhythm is going to be our half notes and our quarter notes and our whole notes, no matter the rhythm, even this one, if it has a line through it and it's under the staff, that is the note C, 1, 2, 3, C. Let's look at our second pitch in this one. This one is our E, our thumb and 1. Do that on your clarinet right now. We'll know it's an E because the E is at the bottom line of the staff. And we even remember the saying, every green bus drives fast. This is every. See if you can find another every somewhere in this piece. Point to it on the screen. There's one right here. There's one right here. And here you can even scan across the line. I'm going to drag my mouse across the line. Boom, there's one right here. Here and here are E's. Another E right here. We know it's an E because it's on the bottom line of the staff. And every time there's a note, like here and here, every time there's a note on that bottom line of the staff, it will be an E, a 1 and thumb. Final note of this measure is F. F we know is on the bottom space. This is our face on the space note. F is just thumb. See if you can find another F on the screen. Again, I'm just going to scan my mouse right across. Every time there's a note on the space, right here. And right here. None right here. Nothing on the space. That's how I know it's not an F. I'm scanning across this bottom space. Here's another F. There's an F right here and an F right here. And that's all for measures 1 through 17. Those are all of our thumbs. So you can kind of scan across. There's only 2 more notes in this piece that are not in these first 2 measures. And those are going to be our note D, which is right here, and our note G. What do you notice about the position of these notes? Think about it in your head. How about D? Where does D live? It lives right below the staff. So you'll notice there's another D right here, right below the staff. It's not on a line like an E. Here's an E. It's right below it on the staff. And it's not a C because our C has a line through it. So the D is right below the staff. G is our final note. There's a G right here. And remember, we're still using every green bus. So if we go every green, this is the G line. That second line is always the note G. We have 3 G's in a row. They're all on the G line. So let's go across. I want you to have your fingers on the right notes of the clarinet. I'm going to hold it up nice and high so you can see it. We're going to do our fingers and just point to the notes so that we know that our fingers are going to be in the right place when we go to play this. So our first note is C, 1, 2, 3, thumb. E, 1 and thumb. F, just thumb. E. So for those first measure, you should do C, E, F, E. Let's look at the next measure. We start on a C, 1, 2, 3, E, F, E. Let's go to the next one. Find your fingers for this one. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. C. Find your fingers for this one. E, 1 and thumb. Your fingers for this one. F. Your fingers for this one. E, E. Good. Let's do that whole first line. And what I'm looking for you to do is just move your fingers, say the note name out loud. Ready? I'm going to point to the first one. We're going to say C, E, F, E, C, E, F, E. C, E, F, E, E. So now let's add the rhythm in here. So because we're in 4/4, we're counting to the number 4. In the first measure, we rest, but in the second measure, we go rest. C, E, F, E. 4 beats on this E. And that's what that circle is telling us. The shape of the note, whether it's a colored in note, it's an open circle, or it's the circle with the line, that is telling us how many beats. So this one's 4. We go rest, C, E, F, E. Then we do it again. C, E, F, E. Excellent. Let's do that next measure. Changes slightly. We go C, E, F, E, E. Notice how it's 2 separate E's. We had a whole note of E back in the other 2 measures. This time we have E, E. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your tongue to go the on these 2 notes. Let's see if we can put all of that together. I'm going to add our embouchure and our air this time. So I'm still using my fingers. I'm going to make my turtle face. I'm going to put the reed on my bottom lip and bite down with my top teeth. Notice how only the tip, I only want like this much of the reed inside of my mouth. I'm going to lick the reed to make it wet. Same thing, turtle face. Bite. Let's try it. Ready? Breathe in. Ready, go. You hear how in this measure right here, I went ta, ta. Different from before when I was just holding for 4 beats. Now I want you to try. Watch my fingers. I'm going to do my fingers with you and say the notes, but you're going to play. Here we go from measure 2. 1, 2, ready, go, rest. C, E, F, E. C, E, F, E. C, E, F, E, E. Very nice. Now, if you are still struggling with these notes, what I want you to do is pause the video here, rewind and go back. Watch that first line part of the video. We're going to move on, though, to the second line. If you're ready, you're watching this for the second line. Let's do the same process that we just did. Our first note is has a line through it. It's below the staff, so I know it's a C. It's a 1, 2, 3 C. C, then bottom line of the staff is an E. Right below the staff is a D. 1, 2 thumb for D. So we go C, E, D, rest, E on the bottom line, E on the bottom line, D below the staff, C with a line through it. E, E, D, C, rest, C, bottom line, E, every green, G, 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 first space is in F, rest, F, E, F. So let's go note by note. Let's do it one more time. Ready? We have C, E, D, rest, E, E, D, C, rest, C, E, G, 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 F, rest, F, E, F. Let's get the rhythm in there. When we have the circle with the line through it, remember we saw this right before in the end of line one. These are 2 beat notes. So we think C, E, D for 4 beats. Then we go rest, E, E, D, C, rest, C, E, G, 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 F, rest, F, E, F. Excellent. Let's add our embouchure. Let's try to play it this time. Here we go. It should sound like this. Breathe in. Ready, go. This time I do my fingers, you play. Watch for my fingers. I'll say the notes right at the beginning of line 2. 1, 2, ready, go. We have C, E, D, rest, E, E, D, C, rest, C, E, G, 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 F, F, E, F. Excellent. If you need more time on line 2, pause the video, rewind, watch it again. If you're ready for the last 3 measures, follow me down to line number 3. My friends, this should be feeling a little easier now that we're looking at these notes. Remember, they stay the same. If it's on that bottom line, it has to be N, E, every green, E. Then we go to one below the staff with a line, so it has to be a C, then another C, then a D, then a C. Putting the rhythms in there, a lot of 2 beat notes. We go E, C, C, D, C. And it will sound like this. Try to play it with me. Breathe in. Ready, go. You play this time. I'll show you my fingers as we go, starting right there on line number 3, only 3 measures. Breathe in. Ready, go. We have E, C, C, D, C. If you need more time on these 3 measures, or line 2, or even line 1, pause the video, go back to those lines, watch it again. If you're ready though, let's try the whole piece from 1 to 17. We're going to start right here in measure 2. First thing I want you to do, move your fingers, say the notes. Let's try to do this to the rhythm since we've practiced already. We're going to go ready and rest. C, E, F, E, rest. C, E, F, E, rest. C, E, F, E, E, C, E, D, rest. E, E, D, C, rest. C, E, G, 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 F, F, E, F, E, C, C, D, C. And that's it. I'll play it with you once, then you play it by yourself. I'll show you the fingers. Let's try it together from measure 2. Check your embouchure, probably lick your reed at this point. It's a little dry. Only the tip of that mouthpiece in there or else we'll get squeaks. Breathe in. Ready, go, 1. Whoops, I messed up. I played CD. Pause. Start again. Trying it from measure 2. Breathe in. Ready, go. Excellent. Your turn to do it by yourself. I'm showing you the fingers nice and big in the camera. For measure 2, 1, 2. Ready, go, rest. C, E, F, E, rest. C, E, F, E, rest. C, E, F, E, E, C, E, D, rest. E, E, D, C, rest. C, E, G, 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 F with a thumb. F, E, F, E, C, C, D, C. Very nice. Good focus for this video. Excellent playing. My friends, if you are still having trouble with any individual measure, rewind the video to that line specifically. Practice just that line. Fast forward a little bit. Practice just fingers on the whole thing. Then play the whole thing twice. My friends, if you practice with this video, slowly, piece by piece, you will be able to play from measure 2 all the way to 17. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next time in class.